This morning we left our friends in Denmark and we just landed in Stockholm, Sweden. We're here to meet up with my family, my aunt and uncle, and my cousins, and I'm so excited. I haven't seen them in like 2 years, but first, let's show you how we got here. We're on our way to the airport to fly to Stockholm. We had the best time.
The best time.
We already thanked you in person, but thank you again for hosting us and showing us everything. And
so sad, but it's just like I'm already excited for the next visit. Yeah, we gotta figure out where we're going though, so see you guys at our gate. We don't have a window seat and I'm stuck in the middle, so we'll probably just see you in Sweden. I'll try to sneak a glance out the window if I can though. I always do.
Technically, we did pay for this, but it was free. We paid with Chase points. We have landed in Stockholm. That flight was a little under an hour, super easy. This was the first flight we've ever taken, but we didn't have to show any identification to get through security or get on the flight. Thought that was kind of weird. We're gonna take the train into town and meet up with my family. I'm really excited. Haven't seen them probably since before COVID.
There's a really popular train called the Arlanda Express that takes you straight into town. It's the fastest way to get from the airport to the city center. It's $28 per ticket, and that's just one way. We're not about to spend $60 to get into town if we don't have to, so we're going to see if there's a bus. I think there is, but it's just going to take a little bit longer to figure it all out.
There are two ways to get into town. You have the Arlanda Express, and then there's the other train. I don't know how much it is, but it's got to be less than $30. We just walked into Central Station and just got hit by fish smell. We've got 2 tickets for the Sky City Interjet train. It's going to take us to Stockholm Central Station. It was 338 kroner for 2, half the cost.
We're making our way to our hostel so we can drop off our bags, and then we're going to immediately meet up with Nathan's family.
This train ride into the city should be like 45 minutes. The Arlanda Express might be half the time. It's only like 20 minutes, so I don't think that's worth double the money. Well, we did not do the best research of how to get into the city center in the cheapest way possible. There is a Flixbus for €8, which is half the cost of the train, and it takes the same amount of time. But we're here. It took about 45 minutes, 50 minutes. The good part is that our train ticket's for an hour and 20 minutes, so we can hop on the metro to get to our hostel. All in the same ticket. Wrong train. We made it! Pretty good first impression.
Good location. The metro is right there, and our place is right around this corner.
Second floor to the same floor.
Okay.
Now I will let you in.
Thank you. Hope I remember all that.
We just got so many instructions and numbers and stuff we have to remember. I don't remember if I booked a private or just 2 beds. We'll find out. Yes.
How cute is this?
Got TV and everything.
Wow. Look at that. We each get our own bed again.
All right, we got a private. This was $50 a night. A little over budget, but great location. You got a private. I'm happy. We never book things that are like right downtown, but my cousin and aunt and uncle are staying right down the street, and really 50 bucks isn't too bad. I'm happy. The only thing we don't have is a private bathroom. Time for lunch. I don't know what that's gonna be.
It's so beautiful.
We got 2 banh mi's and a bubble tea, and it was 310 kroner. It was really good though. Oh no, I dropped the pepper.
I've never had a bubble tea nearly this good. Now that we're feeling a little better and back to ourselves, we are now at the hotel to meet up with Nathan's family. Finally.
After catching up with the family, we wandered around the city and then grabbed a drink before dinner.
We're at the Max. Okay, we're at the steak and shake version of Sweden. It's called Max. That's all I know.
Oh, you got chicken too?
Yeah, the buffalo. This is some of the best fast food we've had in a long time.
Something we had to try is mozzarella sticks and cloudberry sauce. My cousin Chris went up and got more because it was that good.
It's not the same. It's not mozzarella. No. Yeah.
It's like brie.
Yeah.
It's a brie stick. Remember, this is fast food. That's delicious. No reason why it should be so good. We just ended the night with a nightcap with my cousins. We do not get to do that ever, so that was a lot of fun. Tomorrow we have a hop on, hop off bus planned. We don't normally do that, but my family has a book, so we're gonna go with them. It's been a lot of fun. This is a beautiful city. I'm really glad that this was where we decided to meet up, and it was more than we expected. With all of that said, we will see you tomorrow. Good morning for another day in Stockholm, Sweden. We're on our way to breakfast, but first we're gonna check out a Viking runestone. It's like right around the corner from our hostel, so why not?
It's just some random inscription carved into a wall that's been there for hundreds of years. We don't even know its origin, where it came from, who did it, but it's really cool.
And it's in the middle of Old Town. If you don't know, Amber is obsessed with Vikings, so this is her Disney World.
Yeah, Nordic culture is my cup of tea.
Runestones, created by Vikings between the 4th and 12th century, are carved and painted stones, made for a variety of reasons, from telling important events, marking territory, and as memorials.
Why is this here? That's so cool.
Next to a cannon.
This is believed to be older than the city of Stockholm itself, originating over a millennia ago, sometime around the 11th century.
This one in particular is kind of special because thousands of people pass it every single year and they probably miss it. This is one of our favorite things to like find and see because it's got tons of history, but you can just walk down the street and find it.
What was that for? No idea. Is that mine?
Although all the food in this city is really expensive, you're not going to be disappointed. Everything we've had has been so good. I got the medium breakfast. It came with a small sandwich with brie and salami, pickled onion, I think, and basil. They also have this. She said it's like caviar, so it's fish eggs and a little tube. We'll definitely have to try that. Hard-boiled eggs, orange juice, and I got a macchiato. Amber got carrot cake and a cappuccino.
Priorities.
Try this little sandwich first. Oh, dropped an onion in my orange juice. I just brushed my teeth. It's not a good combination with pickled onions and all of this business, but we can't go wrong with brie on a sandwich. What I'm most interested in is this caviar. I'm not really sure how we're supposed to eat it.
What do you mean? Put it on the egg.
Put it on the egg?
Yeah.
Alright. It looks like, it doesn't look like eggs, like it's mashed up. It smells really fishy. I almost just wanna... Really salty, but really good. Interesting. I've never heard of that. Fish on eggs, who knew? Well, that was a delicious start to the day. We're not gonna go find the fam. This is a beautiful city, every corner. talking to my cousin about how did they choose this spot in particular to build the city of Stockholm. And he told me that originally it was a few miles north and it got raided and pillaged by whoever. They put all of their money in a log, all their gold coins, and sent it in the river, and wherever it landed, that's where they were going to rebuild the city, and it landed here. Interesting story.
This is the courtyard where they used to behead everybody. History.
Look at all these tourists. A phrase that you will see written on a lot of souvenirs is fika. Fika is the Swedish version of a tea time or a siesta. So it's important for them to take about an hour a day to stop, drink some coffee, have some conversation, and just relax. Amber enjoyed the bubble tea so much yesterday that we stopped and got some more. Fun fact, a lot of restaurants and stores do not accept cash in Stockholm. You have to pay with a card.
Thank you very much.
We have made our rounds in Old Town, and now we're gonna get on the hop on, hop off bus. Get a little tour of the city.
And hopefully some useful facts.
Yeah. Going to the top, of course.
We just hopped on this bus and it's now starting to rain. So we'll see what happens. Stockholm is built on 14 islands. We just learned that there's a bar where prisoners were allowed to go and have one last drink before they were sent to the gallows. If we can find that later, we're definitely going to try.
We just got off the hop on, hop off bus tour, and now we're gonna grab some lunch. It was a fun tour. Don't recommend it for photographers. It wasn't the smoothest, but we got to see a lot more than we would have on foot, so it was a success. Jake left his phone on the hop on, hop off bus tour. So we are running to the beginning of the tour to see if we can find the bus and get his phone back. It is a nightmare losing your phone while you're traveling, let me tell you. Actually, I don't know from first-hand experience, knock on wood. His phone is on that green bus. We just missed it. Yes. Okay, good news. We found the other green bus. He got on, went and found his phone, and we got it back. So hopefully we're gonna go get some lunch now. All right, we're gonna ride these scooters. We'll see if we can film. I hope I don't fall off.
We just spent $3.50 to get from wherever we were to right back to the hotel.
Worth every penny. That was so much fun.
We survived. That's the most important part.
Just finished kebab for dinner. Wasn't the best kebab, but in any city in Europe, if you want a cheap meal that's gonna fill you up, kebab's the way to go. I think we're gonna go grab a drink now, and the night is winding down because we have a very, very early morning tomorrow where we fly to Switzerland. Earlier when we were walking in Old Town, we saw this Viking bar, and it wasn't open yet, so we walked all the way back to check it out. Look at this place. Personal preference, I'm sure, but any bar in a basement is a bar I want to go into. I am so excited about this.
This place is so cool.
You know, I always wondered if there's like actual Viking bars in Scandinavia, and we found one. It's all candlelit, it's in the basement. This is one of those places where I don't care how touristy it is, we're having fun. Total failure. They are completely booked. You need a reservation, obviously, and there's like 7 of us, so it's understandable. Next door is open too. They asked us if we had reservations. We do have a big party, so if you want to go out and eat and you have your heart set on a place, make a reservation no matter what. We had one final farewell drink with the family before we had to sadly say goodbye.
See you guys later.
Just said our final goodbye. We had the best time. This was so much fun. This is such a cool city.
Perfect. It was just nice to see family.
So nice seeing family. We don't talk about this very often, but even though a lot of people speak English as you travel, it's hard to come by just like honest, full conversation. And when we get it, it's really fulfilling. This is where this video ends. We will see you early tomorrow morning because we have a 6:30 flight to Switzerland. Another country we never thought we could afford. But there's a way that we are, and we'll explain that.
See you soon, Julia.
We want to give an extra thank you to the entire Sosa family. Without you guys, this trip would not have been possible. We miss you, and we'll see you again soon.